I'm laughing because our cameraman is our 9-year-old son, so he's being funny back there. But this is Tammy and Jay, and we're here just to welcome you to the challenge group. We're calling our page Reverse the Trend, and by that we mean reverse the trend of obesity. So we welcome all of you. We hope over the next several weeks to give you just some good information through videos by Jay and I, and through Team Beachbody materials as well. But we've gotten lots of questions so far about what is clean eating. So we're just going to talk about that today, and then down the road we might give you a little more examples out of our pantry and refrigerator of what we think is clean eating. But go ahead, hon.
Well, I guess one of the first things about clean eating is breakfast is a really big key in eating clean. And a lot of that has to do with not just having toast and coffee for breakfast, or not having anything at all. You should be eating a breakfast. You should be actually eating a lunch and a dinner. And if you follow any of the nutrition guides of Beachbody, there'll actually be snacks in between those 3 meals. So you're eating almost 5 times a day, and separating those things out and being disciplined at fueling your body, because that's what we're really doing, is fueling the bodies for the 30-minute workout or whatever you're going to be doing also during the challenge. The clean eating is basically getting rid of a lot of the processed foods, which are the things in a box that can last for about 3 to 4 months sitting there in a box. We want to eat more live foods. We want to eat things that don't have 4 or 5 or more ingredients on the box. You want to have the box only have some names that you can understand and read if you're eating from boxes. In the journey, hopefully you can get rid of some of the boxes and eat fruits and vegetables and things like that, but it's all a journey for everybody. So the big thing is just to stay away from as many processed foods. If you have them in your house now, either give them away or eat them and don't buy them again.
Think of it as it's a process. It isn't. I don't think it's very healthy to suddenly be trying to clean everything out and throw everything out and jump on the bandwagon, because you know what, you're going to crash and burn.
Yeah.
But it's a process. Like if you have wheat thins in your pantry, don't replace them. Find an alternative that may be happy, or go without. And I know at this point that may be hard to think of going without chips or wheat thins, or whatever those things are that you have in your pantry that you rely on for your quick snacks when you open those cupboards or walk through that door. But you want to be slowly changing your diet so that it's lasting, because we don't want to crash and burn. And you have to realize too, you're going to have failures along the way of clean eating. But you know what you do? You don't give into that failure, that mess up of I blew it already. You get back on that horse and you keep on riding into clean eating. So just remember, it's a process. You're not going to get there overnight. Where you look now at the beginning of where you are now at the beginning of the challenge will probably be totally different if you follow the steps and things like that, to where you'll be in the end, and hopefully where you will be in a year from now. For us, we started down this path 6.5 years ago. So your journey is going to look different than ours, and where we eat now is probably not where you're going to be eating now. But I also want to say that if you are doing a Beachbody program, follow the nutritional guide. Get it out, read it before Monday comes. So many people overlook that, and good nutrition is 70% of your results. I know I fall into that trap of the working out is not hard for me. I can do that without thinking about it. I can do that without any problem. The eating is what's hard for me. But every time you put a cookie in your mouth, or you eat a piece of cake, or you have that slice of pizza, all of those have their proper place. But when you're trying to get a result, you defeat yourself by what you put in your mouth. So just think about that. Think about what your goals are. Is it to lose weight? Is it to firm up? Is it to get in shape? And think about what you put in your mouth. Does that lead you toward that goal or away from the goal? And please, if you have a program, if you're doing TurboFire, P90X, T25, use the guide. They were written to help you be the most successful that you can be with that program. Now, for those of you who don't have a Beachbody program you're working with, and you don't have the guide, we've posted on the group page, it was upside down, Mitchie's Ladder. This is something that we looked at quite a bit 6.5 years ago. It's a 5-tiered ladder of the most common foods that we'd probably have in our kitchens and we'd probably encounter in a day. You want to be eating off the top two tiers, the pious tier and the happy tier. So my suggestion is, if you're totally brand new at this thing and you don't have the meal plan in a already packaged program, then look at this. Make your shopping list according to this. It's also a really good self-evaluation tool when you go through each of the tiers and you see where you actually have been eating. So use this. Let this be a guide for you. Let this be a help. And like we said before, down the road, we'll be sharing recipes as we go throughout. But we want your questions also. So as you watch this video, if you have questions, put them in the comments, and we will try to address those. We're here for you to help you as much as we possibly can. We want to see you succeed. So anything else?
No, this is listed as there's carbs, proteins, and fats broken down to a lot of, those are the macronutrients. We don't really say one is worse than the other, but you should be, this is kind of a balanced thing. If you're eating from the top two tiers, you're actually eating kind of perfect. So the third tier, you might find some foods on there. You eat applesauce, well, agave nectar. Those aren't bad things, but tier 5, I don't know if tier 5 is something you should be eating, especially during the challenge. So if you have any of those, get rid of them completely. Tier 5 foods do not belong in your house right now, maybe never. But if they're there, then they're just that temptation. If they're not there, then you're going to have a lot more success. And why we're focusing on this nutrition part is because it really is key. And you said that thing about Shakeology research that was done on
Oh
nutrition.
yeah, I wanted to share this. For those of you using Shakeology during this challenge, Beachbody has done specific research related to that between Shakeology and using your fitness program. So if you have it, don't just let it sit on the cupboard or on the shelf. Drink it. Drink it every day, because results will show.
So it was better results, I
It was
guess.
better results with Shakeology. That there were better results with Shakeology. So anyway,
Thank you.
ask us your questions, and we'll talk with you guys soon. Thanks.